Ed, how are you, man?
I'm doing really good. Absolutely
You
fabulous.
got to be doing better than I am.
Uh, I wouldn't say that this morning because I was up on the roof at 17 degrees,
Oh, wow.
uh, putting tarps over the two squares that blew off.
Oh, wow. Did you guys have a lot of wind too?
Oh, yeah, over 70 mile an hour gusts.
Yeah.
And sometimes it seems like they were sustaining at that. And it's like, I could have swore I heard a freight train go down my driveway.
Oh, let's see here. I'm trying to get you on, dude.
No worries, no worries. Can you all hear me out there, Soy,
I'm sure they can because
Brian?
yeah, I'm watching your audio levels roll now.
Okay. Yeah, a good friend of mine, Brian from American Gold Prospectors,
Uh-huh.
followed me over. I was hoping more from my stream would. There I am.
There
Hey,
you are.
I was hoping more from my live stream. I had a mail call before you came on, and about a half hour, and I should have known it would have took longer than a half hour because I was planning on coming over here for your show.
Okay.
I really like your show. You seem like a really cool guy. I can't wait to take you out on the stream and get some yeller in your pan.
I am looking forward to that, Ed. I am looking forward to that.
Because our friend lives down in your area, so
Mm-hmm.
it,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be far for you at all.
Oh, hang on. Trying to get rid of that thing now. It's all backwards up there. Yeah, I gotta streamline this process. Yeah, yeah. You told me about that friend, and of course we didn't talk about any specific streams, so secret's still
don't,
safe.
don't tell him, Creek. He he Patrick. He's a great guy. Him and Wendy. Uh, but he kind of got upset with me after that night.
Did he really?
He's like, man, you probably gave it away. And I'm like, oh, come on. There's a few streams in between those two towns.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't name a stream. It's No Tell'em Creek. I wasn't going to tell him it's in Greensburg or something. Shit,
Right.
that's an hour and a half or something from your neck of the woods.
It is. It is. And I wasn't joking, man. I am looking forward to going. I think it'd be a good time.
Well, I'll definitely. Um, is your emails down below, right?
Yeah, it's right down below your right shoulder there. Videocalling@gmail.com.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay, yeah,
Yep.
there it is.
And it's on every video, so you don't have to actually remember it from there. But and it
Probably on your about page
should be
too.
on my about page too. Yeah, yeah. I know it's that link that you can use as the contact link. I think I also have in the body, but don't quote me on that. I just figured on the screen would be good enough, and you could look at just about any of my videos, and it's going to be right there for you. So
Right.
yeah, we'll coordinate all that here soon.
Definitely. Uh,
Won't be long now, man, before the weather turns nice and
oh, I sure hope so.
yeah, I'm tired of winter.
Yeah, you and I both. I work out in it way too much.
Mm.
Way too much.
Yeah, yeah,
Being in construction,
yeah. That.
it wasn't too bad today, but I'm a fairly thin guy,
Mm-hmm.
so I have to wear lots of layers.
Mm-hmm. So what are you building, Ed? You building residential places or something else?
I miss residential. I tell you, out west in Washington and California, where I grew up,
Mm-hmm.
all I did was um,
Playing with your chroma key, are you?
well, I try and get it to look better, and I'm in my camera adjustment. So I better not mess with it too bad. But
So you miss residential?
yeah, back home all I did was custom building.
Oh, okay.
Except when I worked for Levere's Finish Supply, I was doing a lot of condos and track homes and stuff, but finish work, painting doors,
yep,
fireplace mantles, stair rails, base, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Any drywall?
Not for Levere, but when I was doing my own show, when I had Marvin Home Improvements, I would do everything from ground up.
Oh, okay, okay.
What electrical I knew, which, you know, it's a lot like plumbing. You have a current.
Yep, yep.
And as long as you don't touch this and this and ground yourself, you're okay. And plumbing, it's pretty much poop goes downhill and you get paid on Friday and don't chew your fingernails. And make sure you prime your joints before you glue them or solder them.
Yeah.
You gotta flux them. You gotta prime them.
Yep.
You're gonna have leaks. But yeah, and I really satisfying work, you know. But ever since I moved here, I was kind of doing my own show, and for a little while, and I worked for some generals that were commercial, industrial, and then I tried my own show here, but you know, new kid on the block from out of state, a lot of competition.
Yeah.
Been there before, done that. I also had an action sporting goods store, and you know, a lot of stress, a lot of headache, working a lot, and
it can be, yeah, it can be tough moving into an area and not having, you know, the contacts and all that sort of thing, where you got to work really hard to word of mouth, don't you?
Yeah, well, my better half, she's a local,
born
and raised here, and you know, but then you feel kind of weird dropping your ladies, better halves, name all the time.
Yeah.
And, but I had to go out west to help my mom. She had her foot amputated.
Oh my!
I really went out to help my boys. My youngest was living with me for a few years. And then he wanted to go back to the high school where a bunch of his friends were graduating. He wanted to graduate with a bunch of his friends. And against my better judgment, I listened to his mom, which my ex, and she's like, oh yeah. I'm like, he's doing good now, Jesse. He's making A's and B's. He has a job. He's doing good. Of course, I had a short leash on him.
Yeah.
Because she kind of said, I can't handle him anymore, Ed. He'll be on the plane. He'll be landing on blah, blah, blah at 9:30 a.m. in Columbus. And I'm like, that's like 2 days away.
Wow. And he was how old?
It's a 3-hour drive. At that time, he was like 14.
Wow. That's a weird age. Yeah.
Well, you know, I remember me at 14. I was no frickin' angel, I'll tell you that. And I'm blessed I had the parents I have to love me as much as they did and tolerate me as much as they did for the hell I put them through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If I knew now then what I know now, there would have been a few things I would have done a lot different.
Who among us wouldn't say that, you know? Jeez.
But so Judy and I's talking, and I was listening to Jesse's promises,
Mm-hmm.
and Ian was all like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," but his brother and his sister live out in Washington, and I know my oldest, Elise, was like, "Yeah, you want to come back home? Mom misses you so much. Blah blah blah. I'll miss you so much. Blah 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 blah." But those two had their own lives, you
Mm-hmm.
know, at that time, living on their own and stuff. And um, Ian was doing so good here, and I'm like, "Okay, buddy, but I'm not liking it. But you're 16 now, and you have to learn to either learn from others' mistakes, like my mistakes and mom's mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
or you have to learn the hard way and learn by your own mistakes."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I let him go. And her problem was many good things about her. I never bashed her in front of my kids, and I don't really like bashing her.
Yeah, that's good.
But I tried to be their dad,
Mm-hmm.
not their friend. It
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
my job to be their friend.
Nope.
I always told them that time will come when you have kids.
Yeah.
we could work more on a friendship. Right now, it's my job to be your dad.
Yes.
And so if it's to be unpopular with you and whatever, you know,
It is what it is, right? You got to be a parent first.
it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And she was always, "Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, happy, happy, joy, joy."
Ah, the Ren and Stimpy reference.
and but now that two of them have children now of their own,
Mm-hmm.
they understand a little more why I was the way I was.
Sure. Sure.
I can say one thing with the both of them, besides being intelligent, they have their street smarts. So, and a lot of times, book smart won't save your butt.
Nope.
In some neighborhoods, where
Nope.
street smarts will.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Absolutely. Well, not only that, but it's useful in the real world too. You know, when you're working your job and you can be as book smart as you want to be, but that real world experience is where it's at. I mean, are they both back in California or?
Washington State.
Oh, okay.
I might be a native California,
Uh-huh.
but I claim Washington State, Skagit Valley in particular, as home.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And they live down more towards the capital, Olympia.
Mm-hmm.
But my daughter's self-employed. She has a coffee shop in Lacey. And my oldest son, my favorite oldest son, Joshua, he runs a crew for a good contracting company. He runs their framing crew, makes good money, has an excellent wife, two awesome kids, makes me a proud dad.
That's awesome.
Elise, she's an entrepreneur, has a good fiance who treats his future stepson well, and they have another grandkid for me in the oven.
Sweet.
And then my son Ian's doing well. He's taking a little too much after like his old man and his mom for my liking, but you know, there's a lot of good qualities in both of us. So I think he'll end up doing well. Uh, but he lives in Massachusetts, closer to his mom
Oh, okay. Okay.
and the family out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's nice. I got to see him last summer when I went on a prospecting trip to New England. I spent 2, 3 days with him.
Did you?
Yeah, we played video games, and I got to play PAL. And
How old is he now?
oh shoot, in May he'll be. Oh my God, 27 or 28. Let me see. He was born in '91, so
Oh, man, you're gonna make me do math now.
I
2020. So he's about 28, 27?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that area.
Okay, so he's about as old as my boy. My boy's 29. He'll be 30 in September this year, and he gets to hear all my bad stories. I told him he'd have to wait until he was 30, and then we'll sit down, we'll have a few beers, and I'll let him know all the
Yeah,
bad.
the older they get, the more I reveal, kind of like my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But she's getting to the point I can't reveal too much to her.
Yeah.
She's pushing 90.
Oh, wow.
She's 87 now, I believe. In
Uh-huh.
September, she'll be 88. So I definitely need to get out there for a visit soon.
Yeah, yeah. And where's she at? Is she up in Washington State?
Yeah, Vancouver.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I was the first to Exodus, California,
Uh-huh.
and now my whole family lives in Washington.
They followed you up there?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
No.
No. I'd like to think so, but no. I lived up there for years. They travel up a lot, visit me. They enjoyed it, liked it. But my nephews, my oldest brother's kids, went to college in Portland.
Oh, okay.
And my youngest nephew, which the one I clicked with, we both love music. He's a very good musician. I mean, he picks, like my stepson Brian. They listen, they can play it.
Oh, wow.
And they're true, not to knock anyone that plays only one instrument, because I used to play piano and sax, and for the life of me, it would take me a long time to get the rust out of my instrument hinges. I'd be sounding like I did in junior high, I'm sure, but I would love to. But they both can pretty much play by ear. They're both composers.
Oh, wow.
They both have made their own CDs. Casey, his spectrum is more of a contemporary Christian rock.
Oh, okay.
And my stepson used to do rock, and now he's gone country. He lives in Nashville. It's pretty much country, but he can play pretty much anything from punk to classical. And he plays the keyboards, drums, guitar, rhythm, you name it. And he's come a long ways with the singing. When he first started, oh man, it's like, oh brother, you need some voice coaching, dude.
Did he get it?
You were never in choir.
Did he get it?
I don't know if he did or not, but his singing has improved phenomenally. And his brother-in-law is also in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he just released a CD and been on the radio in Nashville area.
Mm-hmm.
And Dustin Spears is
Dustin Spears.
his name.
Very
And
cool.
my stepson's Brian Honhurst.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know the music I play at the beginning of my live stream?
Yeah. Yeah.
And at the end on the credits.
Mm-hmm.
When they were together in a band, Dustin Spears and the Whiskey 3, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or Whiskey 4, Whiskey something.
Whiskey number.
Yeah. My stepson had a recording studio and is downstairs at that time too.
Oh, nice.
I helped a little, but between his dad, myself, and Brian, they had a huge crawl space. I mean, tons of wasted room. And we put in a floor, decking, and turned it into a music studio.
Wow.
And that's then with his wife now. Brian and Dustin made their group, did really well, but they composed the music that I used when they were together in Dustin Spears and the Whiskey, whatever. It's in my credits.
Oh, that's awesome, though. That is awesome.
Yeah, I asked him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I want something a little bluegrassy, prospectors, outdoor loving people,
Mm-hmm.
a little bluegrassy.
Well, I think it fits really well. Really well.
Thank you. But yeah, they did that for me. I wish I did. They're so busy now. Brian's a mechanical engineer and in robotics.
Mm.
Travels all over the country and world for work, plus his music.
Yeah.
And actually, the band he's in now is going to be releasing their debut CD at their gig in Louisville, Kentucky, I believe it is, coming up in a week or two.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, and then my nephew, he plays violin, piano, guitar, bass, drums, you name it. And I'm very proud, and that's my favorite nephew.
Uh-huh.
But, where was I got way off subject on that. But my nephew's moved up to Portland to go to school, right?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And my brother and his wife kept going up there to visit and stuff. And when they graduated, they're like, if you want to see us on a regular basis, you just might as well move up here because we're not moving back down to Chino, California. And I can't say I blame them. But
well, except that the Northwest is becoming the new California nowadays, though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It really it bites.
Yeah.
I got in there before they started putting up signs like Californians don't move here.
Yeah.
Like that. And now once was it's still a beautiful state,
Mm-hmm.
but politically wise and representative wise, it's really going downhill. Get very expensive.
Yeah.
I would have bought my home when I first moved there. I could have paid $20,000 instead of $100,000.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Probably now it's worth probably $500,000.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is some beautiful country up there. It's really a shame that it's turned that way. It's like Colorado as well. I mean, that's one place I always wanted to live as a kid. Never,
Colorado's beautiful, but
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately, they're
They're going down the same road. Like
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
going down the
they
same road.
are.
Yeah.
They are,
And
literally.
most people say, and I happen to agree
California,
with this. Huh?
California, when I was younger, was an awesome place.
Oh,
The
yeah.
low taxes, the economy was thriving,
Mm-hmm.
and we were doing really good. A lot of beauty still there. We weren't totally overgrown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's places where when I was younger and we used to go out and get stoned and party and drink beer, it'd be in the middle of rolling hills,
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
stream. Now there's an elementary school in that exact spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet you if I went to my hometown of Anaheim, I'd get lost going to Disneyland now, which was only a mile south of me. So,
Oh, hey, we've got Arthur Moorhead's in the house. How you doing, man?
hey, Arthur,
Manic Magic's here. How you guys doing tonight, man?
Mantic, awesome.
You guys got you got here after the audio problem fixed.
Audio and video.
Audio and video, yeah. It's always nice to have you here. Yeah, that's the thing when you get busy. It's hard to keep up on your hobbies and
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
well, listen, man. I wanna really thank you, especially for tonight, because I needed somebody on here to test this out again.
Someone else was
Nobody else was
pulling
jumping.
the trigger.
Maybe I'll talk less at the head end and open them up sooner. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think
Well,
I think now the dust has settled enough to where I can relax. And I don't have anything coming up anytime soon, except that I'm still working on the kitchen. But I can get that done during the day. Yeah.
have you seen a chiropractor? Is that your sciatic that's bothering you, or do you think you have a compressed disc or something?
Yeah, I think it's well, it's funny you say that because you're the second person that's asked me if a chiropractor might be able to work it, and I've always been leery of chiropractors, like it's pseudoscience. But everybody says
Uh,
it helps. I'm gonna have to try one, I think.
so find a good reputable chiropractor that deals a lot with athletic injuries,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and you'd be surprised. A lot of them have massage therapists right there.
Uh-huh.
You could, if you wish, you could get a massage first before your adjustment, and it loosens you enough where they could manipulate and align your spine and
Mm-hmm.
stuff back up.
Well,
So,
oh, here we go. Even Soy Swift says that as an athlete, he has some good experiences with chiropractors. All right, I'm gonna have to try one because
they're not
it's
the quacks they used to be.
yeah, and I think I'm still living with that perception.
Come on, you're not that old.
Dude, I'm double nickels. That's old enough to know. That is so old enough to have those sort of preconceived notions about quacks. I mean, we didn't have anybody selling snake oil in the corner and out of a horse and buggy, but
Yeah,
close,
yeah. Get it now, get it now.
Yeah,
Reminds me of Little Big Man.
yeah, I love that movie.
Oh yeah, it's great Dustin Hoffman.
Yes, yes, probably one of the only films that had a sequel that was damn near better than the original. That and what was Richard Harris in? Where he got abducted by Nis. Well, I'm getting way off subject here, but I'm gonna start talking movies. But yeah, okay, guys. If you
Well,
say
I know it's about your quitting time. You like staying around an hour.
stay around an hour, and that way I can justify going on every night. Now that like I said, we got him moved out, and that was the biggest thing for me, doing the kitchen and moving him out. That just took up most of my time, and I was only able to get on 3 times last week. I want to keep going and hit every single night. So I gotta reduce it to an hour. Yeah, okay. You guys in the chat, you've convinced me, and of course Ed's convinced me. and anyone else who's watching this after the live show, comment below and tell me what your experience with chiropractors are, because I really want to I need to do something. It's brutal.
I do suggest, do your homework.
Hmm.
Talk to some people, talk to some friends, read some reviews,
Yeah, yeah.
and the way the internet is nowadays, I'm sure you could even go to Angie's Space or whatever
Angie's List.
Angie's List,
Yeah.
and find a reputable chiropractor there.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. And that's what I'm going to do this week. This week, and I'll keep everybody posted. See if it works for me. And yeah,
Okay.
I've got like
You,
two. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ed.
you could get a mad scalpel surgeon doctor that goes, oh, you need to go with specialists. I just don't understand.
Yeah,
What's this?
yeah.
And next thing you know, you're going under the knife when you don't have to.
Right, right. And nobody needs that.
No,
I'm fearful that a doctor's going to see me and see dollar signs.
you know what they say also, Jim.
Huh.
You're not sick till you go to a doctor.
I know.
All right, my friend. I'll let you go. Finish your show. Get her taken care of.
All right.
You can join our friends in the chat.
All right,
Thank
man.
you very much, my friend.
Dude, thank you. We'll talk to you again, Ed.
All right. Have a great night.
You too. Did you enjoy this video? Well, you made it to the end, so I'm going to assume that you did. If you want to see where we take this, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell right now. That way you won't miss out on future videos and guests. Also, make sure you comment, like, and share to help build this unique community. Thanks again for watching, and remember, always treat others as you want to be treated. See you live.